I would love to be the type of person that just disappears and comes back with so many successes, but life is going to humble you. Like, humble you with the capital H. Hi, my name is Diane. I am a 23-year-old college student at UTSA. Today, I really wanted to chat about being independent because social media, also, personal experience can give you a weird idea about what being independent is. And I feel like in my 23 years on earth, I'm kind of actually starting to understand what's going on. First of all, I do not have a plan, and I'm someone whenever I start yapping, I can go all over the place. So I'm so sorry for it. I'm gonna do my best to edit it as clear as possible. My first language is not English, so I'm gonna be an inventor. I'm gonna try to figure out some words. In a world where everything is just put onto your face, it adds up a lot of pressure, you guys. But now that I'm living alone and I got exposed into some weird ass situation, for those who don't know, please go back to my previous videos. You're gonna see what's going on because I don't want to keep on repeating that. But basically, I got evicted, quote unquote, and I owe, at the moment I'm talking to y'all, you guys, I'm owing these people $1,700. Thank God it has over. They maybe paid 2 months of rent, December and January. Anyway, that's the law. That's how it works. Apparently, they make you leave and etc. I didn't want to terminate my lease as I wanted to do since the beginning. They failed my safety and they failed my mental health. So all that time, I was not at the right place. Living there was just a nightmare, and they just told me, we don't give a fuck about you, we just want money, so we're gonna find a way to get our money. Being exposed to that type of situation just makes you feel like, yeah, now I'm grown. Yeah, being grown and you don't have grown money, it is another situation. But anyway, that's not really the subject. But all of that to say that being independent is not doing everything alone. How do you think that I was being able to move into that place? It's not alone. Even though I really wanted to pack up from that nasty ass place, I wanted to pack up everything on my own. But looking at everything, it was already overwhelming. It was during finals week. I got kicked out during Thanksgiving. Mind you, I don't have any family here, so emotionally it was already a lot. But my friends were here to help me. I spent Thanksgiving with my friends, Deborah and Naomi. I was staying at my friend's place, Naomi, for literally a whole month. We didn't get into it, thank God, but I had to put myself at my place because I didn't want to be kicked out. It was just a position so hard and just so uncomfortable. I felt so vulnerable. When you realize that you have the right people around you that doesn't let you down whenever you are at the vulnerable place, honestly, nothing to say. My older friend Anna was able to pick me up every single day to go to school. They were switching up, doing shift with Anna and Deborah, picking me up to go to school, and then I would come back home. If I didn't have any friends, I don't know how I would have done that. Even the whole moving process was with my friend Ivan. He literally lives about half an hour away from school, and I live around school. He drove all the way, left his car, because that specific day I rented a U-Haul, came to pick me up with the U-Haul, and we did the whole move out moving thing in one night. So again, it's not doing everything alone. I don't want to call it toxic, but we are in a generation where everything is just so performative. We have to be performative, you know what I mean? But the reality is just not like that. And life is going to give you a reality check all the time. You need people. We need to be in a community. You were born to be with other people. I'm not talking necessarily about marriage, but you were born to have a community, to be with other people. We are not meant to be alone. You know what I mean? This generation, I'm talking about the toxic part of it because you also have some other people, but it's more like portraying this, you gotta do everything on your own. You gotta grow everything on your own. Build my businesses, I cut off everyone. It's not necessarily like that it works unless you're having a very toxic, surroundings. I would say yes, cut off everyone, do your own thing, but it's not all that. Sometimes you need to talk about your project to people. You need to connect. You need to be with people. Even when I was feeling so sad, I was even talking to God like, I am on my last hope. I feel like I'm about to jump pretty soon. I knew how I would finish my life. I was barely eating. Like one time a day. Everything just ruined my appetite. And money-wise, it's not like I was thriving. Moving out, moving in, it's a lot of money. Just having a friend you can talk to, let them know how you feel, it helps a lot. Not even talking, but just having a friend next to you. I'm telling you, there is that exchange of energy, like something so good. happening. So we're not meant to go through it alone. Talking about going through it alone, independence is not suffering, okay? It's not suffering alone. If you come from a large family, especially an African large family, sometimes the parents, as they get older, they tend to give everything to the eldest. The eldest are expected, in my case, because there are a lot of eldest, I'm the sixth child of 9 siblings. The eldest is expected to start slowly taking care of you, being able to cover up for small stuff. Like if I had a car and I needed to pay for insurance, that eldest is supposed to be taking care of the insurance. Or groceries, for example, just taking care of your siblings, you know what I mean? But the person that has been placed in my case has seen me in so many vulnerable states and took advantage of me. If something happens, you get into it, or there is a behavior that person did not like coming from you, that person will just remind you what they did for you. So reminding you this vulnerable state you were in. It broke me so bad that I built this shell to the point that I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do everything alone. If I'm going through a lot, I'm not gonna open up anymore, because that's how you guys are. You know what I mean? I had to slowly learn to be vulnerable. You know what I mean? I'm still working on that. There are weird ass people on earth, okay? And it's a part of life to experience them. That person, it's just not it. So pick the people you can have into your close circle. Being independent is also being able to reach out for help, being able to find bridges, being able to sit down and maturely make a decision. For example, I'm in a situation where I literally have to do it. I do not own a car. I am an international student, and I cannot even quickly find some money to make a down payment, because I don't even have any type of stable income coming into my bank account. So it's just too risky, and I don't want to find myself in debt in a country that likes debt. Heck no. I have to ask my friends, can you pick me up Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, that time from that time? And I have to conform to their schedule. They also work. They also have a lot going on in their lives. If I have class, for example, at 12 p.m. and that person is going to work at 8 a.m., guess what? I'm going to be at school at 7 a.m. unless I'm willing to burn a lot of money into Ubers every single day. It's about making these smart compromises that will help you making smart decisions for your life, knowing when something is a bridge and not a final destination. That's what I really wanted to share today. It's my first time making this type of video, so guys, please be kind with me. And I really wanted to share that with you guys, because I believe that I'm not alone. The earth is big, okay? Never think that whatever situation you are in never happened before. It happened. Maybe a long time ago it happened. The difference is that today we have social media. Everything is just recorded. Everything is online. Or sometimes people just don't talk about it. This being said, I hope this video is going to be reaching the right audience, the right people. Again, hard times are temporary, you guys. Thank you so much, guys, for listening to my little video. I really appreciate you guys. And if there is something that you have any question, anything that you really want me to talk about, comment in the comment section. Let me know what you want me to talk about. Don't forget to subscribe, it's very important. And I'm saving up to buy a car. The current piggy bank balance is $0, but one day it's gonna go up and y'all gonna see the car one day. Thank you so much for watching this video. God bless you. Bye bye.